Alright, this is an interesting article about wealthy private schools in upscale Miami are starting to price out their teachers. Interesting. Wealthy private schools in upscale Miami are starting to price out their teachers. The rich neighborhoods in Miami are getting so rich they're starting to price out the teachers. For example, Ransom Everglades, a top private school in Miami's upscale Coconut Grove, serves the city's wealthiest families, including New Wall Street South Transplex. Wall Street South Transplex, never heard of that. It boasts amenities like an Olympic pool, sailing, and a waterfront football field. It offers 24 varsity sports, 62 arts courses, a cutting-edge science center, and with the 10-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio, 10-to-1. Admission is highly competitive. Only one in seven sixth grade applicants were accepted this year, according to parents. Wow, that's like winning the lottery. And you probably already got to be wealthy to get into school. So that shows the divide between schools and everything. But this school is struggling to retain teachers due to the increasing cost of the area, so much so that it has been building an endowment to help give teachers stipends to offset their living expenses, according to Bloomberg. Wow, that's the issue. They're creating a $30 million endowment to help 132 teachers with costs in Miami's pricey market. They've raised $15 million so far from parents and alum, aiming to provide each teacher at least $11,000 annually for housing expenses through the fund's returns. This goes to show you that there's a big issue with just this market in general, the education industry market, trying to make money within that market. Yeah, there's an issue. But that's in most markets. It seems like the funnest way to make money is doing something like PE type thing, is like sports. Yeah, that's the funnest way, or especially for a dude to make money. But with sports, there are pros and cons in sports. They run more than anybody. You gotta stay in shape, but that's the good thing about it. It's exercise. You get exercise with it too. But another thing you could deal with, you have to deal with possible injuries in sports. Another thing, and especially more so with like football, etc. The biggest issue right now in South Florida is the cost for teachers. Salaries for private school teachers. Miami teachers make less than their peers in other big cities. San Fran, $100K. New York, $88K. LA, $85K. Miami, $72K. Chicago, $65K. Boston, $76K. But look, they named all the major cities. I already stayed in LA. Would I be interested in staying in San Fran or New York? No, because I already know the rent will be outrageous. Boston, rent outrageous. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, rent outrageous. Chicago, I already know rent is going to be outrageous in all those cities. Bloomberg writes that the Ransom Everglades faces a challenge in balancing competitive teacher pay with affordability for families. They charge $52,000 annual tuition, less than an elite New York school like Dawson, which costs $65,000, while offering perks like tuition discounts for teachers. I guess it's interesting they go to these schools. Head of school Rachel Rodriguez emphasized that housing affordability is the biggest obstacle in recruiting top talent, as Miami ranks poorly for both affordability and income inequality. Wow, it ranked poorly. Private school teachers nationwide earn about 25% less than their public school counterparts. Interesting, I didn't know that private school teachers earn 25% less. And Florida ranks second to last for public school teacher pay. Second to last for public school teacher pay. Interesting. Compounding this, Miami's private school teacher salaries trail cities like NY by 17%. Even private school wild trail cities. Gulliver Prep, another Miami area private, is exploring higher tuition for wealthy families and donor fund stipends to close the pay gap. Without these adjustments, teachers like Jonathan Scroll, who left Ransom for a more affordable life in Denver despite lower pay, may continue to seek opportunities elsewhere, exacerbating a crisis for South Florida's elite schools. 32,000 views, 80-some comments, so let's check it out. But I mean, in most cities, you can say that for most cities, 69. This really isn't that difficult. If the wealthy want their kids to have a good education, they'll pay to retain good teachers. And if they don't, they won't retain them. Pretty simply, supply and demand problem here. Teaching and brainwashing. 90% of education can be online now. Many of these people just print off copies of the online curriculum. I'm not convinced they can't even grade the tests. I love engineering. Isn't that how Jeffrey Armstead started Empire? Wow. Took it out and trade with their students. Wow. Little need for private school. Why do I give a fuck about wealthy private schools for douches and them not being able to figure out how to get people to work for them? Seems pretty pointless in harboring all their wealth into a location when the rest of society around them is rotting. Oh well, they will also eventually feel the Weimar conditions. Wow. Rich people can't pay teachers enough money. Oh my gosh. Talk to any teen anywhere, most hate where they are. Wow. 7 minutes in. Alright, that's what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla.